Involuntary commitments is the process by which the court enters an order requiring a person to get hospitalization for mental illness. It is implemented only for the case of mental illness. We sometimes see that a person will know that they have a loved one or a friend that's addicted to drugs, and it's presenting itself like a mental illness. But unfortunately, the court can't enter an order for drug addiction. And so they have to have some knowledge that, one, the person either has or they believe that the person has a mental illness. And then the second key is that the person must be a danger to himself or herself. And so a danger doesn't mean talking to himself. And I sometimes have family members to call and say, oh, they're talking to themselves. They are responding to delusions. But that alone isn't enough for the court to come in and essentially take away a person's right and require them to seek hospitalization. So they have to be a danger to themselves, and they have to believe that the person is actively having some type of mental episode. And so what happens is they'll call the office. We get the facts. We ensure that that person doesn't have a pending legal charge, and then we'll draft up the petition and ask the court to enter a hold. If the person is already in the hospital, that hold means they can't check themselves out. If that person is at home, then that means that the court will enter an order for the sheriff to pick them up and take them to the hospital. And once they take them to the hospital, what ends up happening is they're evaluated. And so the whole goal of involuntary commitment is to get a person evaluated that's showing signs that they're a danger to themselves, and to ensure that they get the necessary treatment to deal with whatever their mental illness is. I think that there's a lot of a stigma associated with involuntary commitments, because back in the day, it was about lifelong institutionalization. But that's not what happens now. It's really about stability and treatment. And so we encourage families that if they think someone is actively either they're manic or psychotic, and they believe that the things that they're doing is going to be a danger to them, then that they should call us to see how we can assist them with that.